I'm just so pumped with my clients right now. We got Adam here who, other than that, yesterday was really good. Went to an event where they were serving pizza and cookies, but I hadn't left room in my macros for anything else, so I didn't touch them. Killing it. We got Tara, who has been reverse dieting for a couple months now and is currently consuming, this is a small girl, like a semi-short, probably average height for a woman, actually, 130-pound woman, who is now eating 118 protein, 238 carb, 48 fat, 130 protein, 150 carb, 62 fat rest day, has gotten stronger, has gotten a little bit leaner during her reverse diet, and is now eating, as you can see, like crazy amounts of food. Like, just across the board. Steven's getting back on the bandwagon right now. I'm just pumped. I'm just real pumped. Lisa thinks she needs a new program every single week. I'm trying to reassure her that it's just not necessary to change your workouts up every single week. She claims she has adult ADD. I'm joking because she would be okay with me joking about this. But like that's a challenge for some people. Like, you like the newness and the freshness, and like it's like Christmas morning when you have a new training program and you get to like go get after it. Sometimes the old Denzel Washington, remember the Titans, 6 plays works like Novocaine, just give it time, like boom, boom, boom. Greg O'Gallagher, like follow this program, 2 workouts, workout A, workout B, 8, 12, approaching 16 weeks and still making strength gains, like still hitting my macros, still getting enough sleep, like the weight on the bar is increasing week over week. It's like, give it time, put in the work, be patient. Shit works, guys. I wouldn't be telling you the shit works if the shit didn't work. The shit works.
Just woke up, about to crush it, going to the airport. Orlando. Oh, we're rock retainers at night, you guys. Pretty badass, right?
Let's go. 5 days in Orlando, backpack's pretty tight. Didn't have room for total recall. So luckily, a client sent me this, which I haven't read, even though everyone recommends it, and it's supposedly amazing, which is little and will fit in my book, in my bag. Also, Action T from a previous, how do I know Faye? He was in a group coaching that I did with Roman. I already went through a thing of this. He sent another one for me and Chris. It's like not super crashy stimulant. I'll film when we're drinking it and let you guys know. We have arrived in Orlando. First stop. It was obvious, wasn't it? All right. I just got my Chick-fil-A. So it's a rest day, but I have moved my rest day carbs and fats both up just to make sure I'm in a surplus on rest days rather than being at maintenance on rest days and in a surplus on training days, because I'm not gaining weight. So more food. So this morning at the airport at about 9 a.m. I had a Jamba chocolate peanut butter with triple protein, which was like 800-ish calories. Now it's like 1:30. I am picking my mom up from the airport at 5:30, who is coming to meet me here. We're gonna do Disney together. Gary's down here with his family for his 40th birthday. They're doing Disney also, so it works out super nice. She loves Disney World. But like the way the meals are working out today, we're gonna have a super late dinner, like 9 o'clock. And so rather than trying to have a huge meal there to reach my surplus, I'm eating right now this 8-piece grilled chicken from Chick-fil-A, and some coffee cake at Starbucks, and a skinny latte that I'm about to get some caffeine. I'll have some protein plus, I'll just have some rounded meal, whatever, around 4:30, and then big meal at 9 o'clock. All right. Laters.
Oh my gosh.
Currently walking into Universal Studios. There's muggles everywhere. Mom, why are there so many muggles here?
I don't know. Let's go find out.
Some video. My mom and I are about to go rob Gringotts, trying to get the 5th Horcrux so we can destroy Voldemort. Right, Mom?
Right. I'm with you.
Good morning from Orlando. So I'm thinking in the car, this is kind of dumb, like weird shit I think about. One of the driving points, one of the things I really liked about fitness, that I like about fitness, present tense, not past, is that I derive a lot of confidence through the changes that I see, like through getting stronger, through sticking to adhering to a program, through seeing like scale movement, measurement movement, strength movements. And like people ask how to be confident. I don't think I'm necessarily a very confident person, but the ways that I have become more confident in my life are through accomplishments and are through hard work and are through aligning your action and your behavior with how you feel and what you think and what your values are. And that applies to fitness. That applies to, like, I derive an enormous amount of confidence from the fact that I was working a job that I absolutely fucking hated more than anything else in the world. And every single person, there wasn't a single person who was like, yeah, it's a good idea to quit this job right now and like go do your own thing. Even my parents, who were supportive, like didn't push me in that direction at all. No one thought that it was a good idea. And I did it, and I made it work, obviously, because I'm sitting in Orlando, like just had a little 5:30 a.m. session with GV. And don't get me wrong, this isn't like most people wouldn't want to be doing what I am doing. Most people wouldn't want to work every single day, but seeing a vision and following through and like actually making that real is a way to a way that I have become more confident in my life. About to go pick up sunscreen here at Walgreens, and then my mammy and I are going to the Animal Kingdom. I have a large skinny caramel latte because I need the protein, because the leftover pizza from last night isn't going to be enough protein. There's a little bit of chicken on there, but if I'm eating protein, I like to get at least 25 grams in a sitting. That is like the minimum dose that maximally stimulates muscle protein synthesis. So because there's probably only like 18 grams on those 2 slices of pizza, 2 small slices, I'm supplementing with 20 ounces of milk, which is, what is that for my math wizards? 8, 16. Is that 20 ounces of protein? 20 grams of protein? So that's what I'm having. I've had a lot of clients lately who have been hesitant to send me videos of work sets because they don't want to film themselves in the gym because they think it's weird. They think other people will think it's weird. I'm here to tell you that you absolutely, no matter who you are, no matter what level of fitness you are, no matter how strong or weak or like advanced or hurt or overweight or underweight you are, you should feel 1000% comfortable filming yourself in the gym, because filming work sets and posting them and sending them to a coach and putting them on a forum and like giving them to people smarter than you to get feedback to get better, unless you have good in-person help, that is how you improve. That's how you get better. The people around you in the gym, I promise, the like gym veterans, the super jack dudes who like use lots of chalk and like are super big and like scary looking, those guys are gonna think it's cool. They're gonna think it's completely normal that you're filming your sets, because it's just a normal thing to do. Like, I know if you're new to gym culture, that seems weird, like film yourself. Don't you have to be super good? Are people gonna think that like, I think I'm really strong and I'm really, no, I promise it is how you get better. So next time you're in there, next time you wanna know if you should, next time you want feedback on your squat form, set up your camera down on the side, selfie view, make sure your whole body is in the frame, hit the red button, go do your set, go hit the red button again. I promise anyone who sees you doing that, like, unless they're a complete moron hater, is gonna think that that is absolutely fine. And if they don't, like, fuck them, right? You're trying to get better. What's up? I'm outdoors at Starbucks doing some email right now with the Kettlebell Princess, Mega Lizzie, in her Gryffindor t-shirt with her Starbucks. And what are we working on over here?
We are designing a t-shirt.
Let's go. I have headphones in so they can't hear that, but she's designing a t-shirt. I just super quickly want to talk about, I keep getting this question like from a lot of different people, and mainly when they hear my macros or a handful of coaching clients who are in muscle gain phases. Why do I like, I'm not even gonna say carb cycling, why do I like super high carb, super low fat training days? Here's the reason. Depending on the person, I'm always gonna have your training day calories in a surplus if your goal is to build muscle. For some people, I might have your rest days in a slight deficit. Some people, I might have you at maintenance. Some people, I might have you in a surplus depending on your body type, how okay you are with accumulating body fat during your bulk, or how anal you might be, like this guy right here, about preventing fat gain during your muscle gain phase. It is very, very difficult for the human body to store carbohydrates as body fat. The process is called de novo lipogenesis, and you really have to consume a lot of carbs. There's an article on body recomposition linked with a study where Lyle says it would be like 700 or 800 grams of carbs several days in a row, because your muscle glycogen would need to be fully topped out, and then the carbs would spill over. Like basically, if you're not training and eating a shitload of carbs, it can happen. It's not likely at all. So if you're doing like a decent amount of volume, which you are if your goal is to gain muscle, you have to consume so many carbs to store them as fat that it just isn't really possible. Now, storing dietary fat as body fat is much, much easier. It's the easiest macronutrient to store as fat. So by keeping fat as low as possible on training days when you are in a surplus, and creating that calorie surplus, which you need to build muscle, unless you're a beginner, blah, 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 insert exceptions, you are putting yourself in a surplus with the smallest percentage chance and like the smallest possible chance based on the amount of fat you're eating to store body fat. So that's it. Do you have to do it? No, you absolutely don't have to do it. There's downside to lifestyle, right? Trying to eat 600 grams of carbs or even like 450 grams of carbs and keeping fat at like 45, 50, 55, 60 is annoying, right? You can't eat red meat. You can't eat salmon on that day. You can't eat whole eggs. It has to be super lean dairy. And that just sucks for a lot of people. A lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people would rather take the 1 or 2% less progress and be able to be in a surplus and eat 90 or 100 grams of fat and like not have to stress about things and be able to go out and have a burger and fries with your girlfriend. I get that. I just don't want a girlfriend, and I want all of the possible gains. Palm tree. What'd you get?
Salad and chicken nuggets.
So we got, these are the grilled nuggets. 12-piece.
Oh, they gave us not grilled nuggets.
Come on, Chick-fil-A. You know this isn't gonna work. Megalizzi's cutting too, I assume. Or are you maintaining? Are you recomping?
Mostly cutting.
Alright, I'll walk him back up. You get the grilled?
They are going to bring them to us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go. So we're gonna put probably about 1/3 of this on there. That is how you estimate your intake. What's up? On my way back to New York, the Orlando airport right now. Some text rolling in. So John Romanello, who you guys know I talk about frequently, very good friend, mentor, figure of mine, had a business mastermind this weekend, and like 40 up-and-comers, mainly in fitness, but in other industries as well. And I got a lot of texts from guys, like a couple guys I know who were there, saying that he was using me as an example about like someone who followed the model and the system, and it worked, like living in Chicago, losing money playing poker, took a shot, came to New York, and like made it happen. And I had a funny feeling, and that's what I want to share here, because I see that, like the cliche, the thing I'm supposed to say here is that I'm really honored, and that I'm really like, this is a place where people would misuse the word humbled, or like say something like that. You know how it really makes me feel? I feel like there's 40 people coming after my spot. I feel like there's 40 people that I want to, like I like these guys. A lot of these guys are my friends and girls. I know there were some women there and some non-fitness people there, but I just want to like it motivates me because I feel like they're coming for me. I feel like they want my spot and I'm not giving up my spot, period. And back up a second. There is so much room at the top. Like business isn't a pie, meaning if like someone else does better, that means I do worse. That's not how it works. It's not a zero-sum game. It's a positive-sum game. When you help each other, you lift each other up. So there's a huge element of camaraderie to this. But at the same time, it's motivating because I feel like they're coming for me, and that makes me want to work harder, and that makes me want to be better. Anyway, about to crush email right now and then write words. Let's go. Back in New York. That's gonna wrap up this vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed. What's up, man? Can we please go to... I'm actually gonna blur that out. Gary's address. Back in New York. Feeling good. About to go crush work. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Talk soon.